Time now for Rant and Rave from WGN Radio. Pete McMurray is here. I heard a rumor you were wearing a toga. I thought that would be really fun.
Why would you think that? I mean, I showed up in a tie just because I wore Uncle Sam outfit last time.
Because you're Pete McMurray.
Right,
That's
why.
why.
Thank
That's
you.
right.
Thank you.
Unpredictable Pete McMurray. So I want to know what you have to say about this. Our first topic is our 4-text poll question. Now that it's the All-Star break, who has been the MVP of Chicago baseball? I know.
It's
I know.
such a bad list.
It's such a bad list. It's a weak list, but we've had some bright spots. Which of those guys you think has been the best in the city in the first half, Pete?
Well, Josh Fagley doesn't get it because he's only been in the bigs for, 8 days, and he's got a mullet, so that rules him out right there.
What's wrong with that?
You got to go with the two All-Stars. You got to go with Wood and Chris Sale. Chris Sale has been lights out, 2.85 ERA. He's got 131 strikeouts on the year. Just think if he had some run support. And Travis Wood, just as good, 2.69 ERA. He has 85 strikeouts. Just think if he had some run support and a bullpen, or just think if he had some run support and a manager that knew how to manage a bullpen.
Oh, how about that?
Wow.
Taking a Dale Swaim shot, huh?
Oh, Dale. Absolutely.
Can I go other on this? Because I'm gonna go with the Blackhawks because I think they're Chicago's MVP as far as baseball's concerned because they played late into June and they made us concentrate on hockey and not focus on baseball, which is a good thing. So then you see a list like that and you say, thank my lucky stars, we had the Blackhawks.
Well played. I think we could rerun Game 6 and everyone would get just
right
excited.
now. Yes.
Our second topic, the British Open starts this week in Scotland. Phil Mickelson won the Scottish Open today in a playoff. Tiger Woods hasn't played while nursing that bad elbow, took some time off. He's eager. He had a warm-up round today. So who do you take this week for the Claret Jug? Tiger, Phil, or the field? So
Boy, I used to, and I say this every time, I used to be a Tiger guy. I would take him over the field, and he's still the #1 golfer in the world, but he's coming off the injury, and he's in show-me mode now. I am not going with Tiger over the field. He hasn't won a major in like 4 years right now. Phil had his shot at the U.S. Open. He blew it like Phil Mickelson, blows a lot of tournaments. So I'm going to go with the field. It's as deep as it's ever been with young golfers from top to bottom. I think a different guy wins it. I'm taking the field.
Tiger hasn't won a major in 5 years. Look what he did at the U.S. Open. He took a huge dump, okay? He puts
Can
way...
you say that?
Well, you can say
couldn't say that.
Come on. I mean, he puts way too much pressure on himself for these majors. And Phil, I mean, Phil won the Scottish Open today, but, he had the 3-putt on the 18. But who do you give it to? You give it to the hot hand? I'm going to go with Phil, but he's going to blow it on the 3rd day.
So then the field? Is that what we got on
I got the field. Were you watching the Scottish Open today?
No, I wasn't watching the Scottish Open. I'm following on my phone like everybody else.
I wasn't following on my phone.
Speaking of overreaction of the week, Justin Bieber not only touching the Stanley Cup in the Blackhawks locker room, but standing on the logo. The insanity. Okay, so who's at fault here, Pete? The Blackhawks or the Biebs?
Well, there's a few things that are sacred in hockey. Number one, you don't hoist the cup over your head unless you've earned it. Jim Belushi. Number two, Coach Q's mustache, and I'm serious about that. Number three, you don't step on any logo, including the most iconic logo in all of sports, the Indian head. He is a hockey fan. He's from Canada. He should know that. I know it, and I'm an idiot, okay? But just to play devil's advocate for a second, shouldn't the Blackhawks have told him when they walked him into the locker room? And number two, if you don't want somebody to step on the logo, don't put it on the floor, on the carpet.
I think this is a new convenient excuse. Let's blame Bieber for all of Chicago's sports woes.
Yes.
The Cubs haven't won a World Series in over 100 years because of Justin Bieber. Derrick Rose didn't play this year because of Justin Bieber. Northwestern has never made an NCAA tournament because of Justin Bieber. There's a new convenient excuse. I'm going anti-belieber, and I'm blaming him for everything.
I'm with you. I like
Here's
that.
a bucket, Justin.
Nice.
Wow, from the GOAT to the Biebs, we just move along. All-Star festivities get started tomorrow night at Citi Field in New York, guys, which begs the question, which sport has the best All-Star game? MLB, NBA, NHL, or the NFL?
Truly the tallest midget right here.
Can you say midget?
Yes. Let's throw out the NFL because the Pro Bowl is garbage. We all know that. Nobody wants to be there. Those who are there, they don't want to be there. I'm still going baseball. And even though it's the crazy rule of home field advantage for the World Series, this is something we rushed home for when we were kids to watch the All-Star game. I still think it's got some intrigue. I like the baseball All-Star game.
I think it's little person just to be politically correct. Little person. It's
My
not
first-
midget anymore.
My first job,
Okay?
I did play-by-play for Esterville Lincoln Central, and their nickname was the Midgets.
No.
So it was politically correct.
Yes.
The girls' teams were the Midgets. So don't come with me with this non-political correct stuff.
Chewy Bravo, 2 words. Okay, well, we're out of time. Thank you, everybody. That's fantastic.
You're not gonna answer?
I go with MLB
Okay.
because it counts.
That's
NBA,
right.
the last 2 minutes, the other ones, nobody cares.
I'm going to go MLB
Yeah.
too because it's on Fox Tuesday night. Tune in.
There you go.
Yeah,
Nice.
never
Okay.
miss a chance to plug.
All right.
Pete, thanks for being here.
Good to
As
see you.
always, good energy. Sylvie, stick around because there's much more to come on The Final Word, including one of the toughest defensemen you'll meet, a 10-year-old who's fearless on skates. Meet this young prospect coming up next. And vote in our Ford poll of the people. Please pick one of these guys. Who's been the most valuable player in the city so far this season? Text A, B, C, D, or E to 36932. We'll have the results in a few minutes.